Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A moment here to see the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets opening lineup. Shepard is out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for the Knicks, they've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Ryan in at the 3. And when you're going into the first game of a back-to-back, how do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back, that serves you well.
Hart can't hit. And the Rockets with possession. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Outside Hart. Here's Ryan. Over to the wing. Here's Brunson outside. Towns. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Hart. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody. Okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. First free throw is good. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Both free throws good from Thompson. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's Brunson. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Thompson, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brunson. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Here's Shepard. Brunson defending. Oh, and Towns with the block. And they're on the run. 3-pointer. Ryan, no good. The Rockets have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Brooks. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a throwdown by Brooks there. Always looking to establish some force and dominance with his play.
Back to Brunson. Shoots over Shepherd. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Şengün, a screen on Hart. Three-pointer, Brooks. Gets the three to fall. Brooks has got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Brunson. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Brooks outside. Pass to Thompson. Şengün, the screen to the middle. And Şengün throw it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Achua's checked in for Hart. Anunoby comes in for Ryan. McBride, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Brunson. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Green's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Brooks. Whitmore's checked in for Thompson. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd. Anunoby passes to Payne. To the right side. Green against Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the low post is good. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Towns. 11 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Drills it from deep. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
Green with a screen on Payne. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Sims, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne. Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Tate comes in for Green. Knicks trail by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sims, the pass to Achua. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game. Eason's checked in for Green. "20 seconds left now in the first quarter. Sims can't get it to go.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Rockets ahead, leading by just 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Tari Eason. Whitmore is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Şengün in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Good shot selection from VanVleet.
And you know, Clark, Fred VanVleet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred VanVleet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner, tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball, gets other people's shots, and is proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at a really high level.
Here's Şengün. The rebound by Sims.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
New York trailing. Brunson surveys. Brunson, and they double up Brunson. Outside Achua. Pass to Anunoby. The three. It's hauled in by Houston. And here's VanVleet. He didn't look good in their loss to the Nets the other night. Here's Whitmore outside. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Miles McBride picks one up. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And he hits the first of 3.
In addition to skill set, most rookies need to adjust physically to the NBA. Not Whitmore. He's got grown man strength.
Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 4-point game. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Anunoby. Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Shepard. Brunson defending. Pass to Şengün. The rebound by Sims. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here's Brunson from the arc. Ooh, Brunson with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Whitmore. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Şengün, the screen. it's Whitmore missing. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Şengün. New York shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Jalen Green comes in for Whitmore. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Brooks outside. Pass to Green to halt the run. Counted.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Buries it from 3.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Brunson passes to Towns. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by Green. Houston in the lead. Pass to Shepherd, and here's Brooks. To the inside, Şengün. Yep, that one goes.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Inside. Oh, deflected. Şengün with a steal. Thompson with it. Hard covering. And here's Shepherd for 3. Knocks it loose. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Bridges passes to Towns. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Ryan, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. And a change for the Rockets. Green is checked in. And Houston has possession. Here's Thompson.
Oh, man, what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Hart. Towns outside. Bridges against Thompson. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Green, a screen. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Fighting hard there. Impressive move by Towns, who'll go to the line for one more.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
The Rockets lead by 3. Now Green. 29 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Thompson finds Brooks. Here's Shepherd, defended by Payne. And it's Shepherd missing. 1 second left. It's not going to go for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Rockets on top, up 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And look at the Nets matchup. Although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know, that's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Houston leading by 3. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Josh Hart. And it's Ryan in at the 3, the small forward. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Take a break, take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepherd.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks trail by 5. Outside Hart. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Another shot. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Thompson. Şengün with it. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Towns can't get it to go.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. Once.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And for all the purists, here's a look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year. In third, New York.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Shepherd. And the Knicks miss again.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Hart with a screen on Green. Now here's Hart. Bridges outside. Towns on a screen. To end the run. And Bridges good for 3.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Thompson outside. To the paint. And stolen by Brunson. And he drives in. Brunson with the finish inside.
And the defense had the right idea, but Brunson is able to push through the contact.
Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. Six to shoot. Releases. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's Brunson. The rebound by Shepherd. The Rockets lead by 7. Brooks left side. Thompson outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And there's the screen. Hart against Brooks. The 3 is up. Hart can't hit. The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And the shot goes down. And now it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
They're really working the paint now.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go.
McBride, he's checked in for Ryan. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in for Thompson. Here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Floats one up. It's hauled in by Houston.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Şengün. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, when Şengün gets the ball inside, good luck trying to stop him. He'll punish you down there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, guys, great job hitting their free throws tonight, too. Taking advantage of those freebies makes a huge difference.
And he can't get the first one.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Achua's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Brunson. Whitmore's checked in for the Rockets. And the second free throw is good. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Houston making a change here. Green is checked in. And the free throw, no good. Houston leading by 10. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Green. High post Green. Over Bridges. And it falls all over the rim and in.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the Knicks miss again.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Knicks trail by 12. Anunoby on the wing. Green covering. Now here's McBride. He's closely guarded. Towns down low. Working on Green. Towns. That's good.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Outside. Green. Fires away from way outside. Alperen Şengün. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Houston Rockets. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Tate in at the 3 spot.
Just a good playmaker. Brunson using the pick and roll to create offense for his team.
Pass to Şengün. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Brunson passes to Achua. Back to Brunson. Over Van Vliet. And that one's long. The Rockets lead by 10. Right side Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Tate. Anunoby covering. Outside Whitmore. And he makes it.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Brunson against Van Vliet. Outside Achua. Outside McBride. Here's Brunson. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Now here's Whitmore. Pass to Tate. Outside Eason. Here's Şengün. Back to Eason. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
That one misses. And the Knicks making a change here. Bridges is checked in. Shepherd, he's checked in for the Rockets. Good on the second one. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Green's checked in for the Rockets. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Brunson with it. They set the pick. Down low. The ball's knocked loose. Şengün with a steal. Van Vliet drives. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Van Vliet against Anunoby. Here's Brunson to the middle. Here's Sims. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Knicks trail by 9. To the inside.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
Van Vliet against Brunson, and it's Van Vliet off the drive. And here's Shepherd for 3. He drops it from range. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Putting that ball in the hands of a guy ready to attack. Quality feed by Fred Van Vliet.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Sims. Hart comes in for Anunoby, and it's Ryan in for McBride. Knicks trail by 10. Outside Brunson. There's the drive. Rockets with a rebound. Shepard's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist of the night. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Towns on a screen. It's Bridges on the wing. Green covering. And again, the Knicks missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Thompson finds Green. Green. Up and in on the layup.
Wow, Green looks almost unstoppable out there, crashing through the defense and getting into a shot.
Brunson passes to Towns. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 1:31 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Thompson outside. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Ryan. Knicks trail by 14. Brunson passes to Towns. Şengün with a steal.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Rockets.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Alperen Şengün.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Pass to Shepard. Brooks with it. He's covered by Hart. Here's Shepard. Left side Green from deep 3-point range. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Alperen Şengün.